Well, it's been almost 2 weeks. The magic cable. I'm gonna plug it in right here, run up back to the GPS. Still have a few days before insurance time runs out on this. So we got 70 acres here and an 8-acre test plot with a seed that's not around this area that I'm thinking about dealing. So I probably won't bring you in on the test plot, but we're gonna plant some corn today, hopefully. Well, I'm having technical difficulties with my GoPro, so I filmed some yesterday and didn't get it all, wasn't able to download it all, and now I can't even get my GoPro turned on. I think the heat's killed the battery, but I had a rough morning yesterday trying to get this speed cable hooked up and programmed into my GPS and my monitor, and so I'm back rolling again, of course, but the WISE satellite that controls Trimble, Raven, the Case International stuff, they took it out of commission yesterday, and I didn't get the memo along with a bunch of other people, supposedly by the judging looks of Facebook. So I wasn't planting yet, but until I found out about it, and a lot of people was mad, still mad. I know the technical support people have been run ragged. So I'm gonna get to planting and put this at the beginning of the video. So we are going back and forth this way for a while, and then we'll go back and forth that way. And field's kind of cut up, you can't see it. You can see that tree out there, that's part of the deal. There's a ditch that runs down below that. So that's the reason why we run part of it this way, and we would run it all this way, except there's a ditch out in there that we'd just rather go with than go across. I think the next pass I'm gonna have to move my truck. It's gonna be awful close like it is, I believe. About 10 foot, 8 foot maybe. They've come to visit. Maybe they brought me a snack and a drink. I'm almost down to the ditch over here, so I'm gonna pull off this pass and go see what they want and check my seed. May have to go get some seed. Well, I didn't get no drink, but while I was stopped talking to my wife and kids, I went ahead and went in and got some seed, and then Dad showed up. I've got about 1 or 2 more passes going this way, and then I'm going to go start going that way. It's time to change this out. My steering, it feels like it's still got some left on it, but my steering ain't as straight as it should be, and I don't know if it has to do with the new satellite. Yep, today 3/17/22, 5/17/22 is the day that a lot of farmers had to learn how to steer a tractor again with this satellite out of commission. We just missed a deer on camera. Well, I'm not fast enough with the camera, but I'm running out the deer. And over on the other side of that shooting house, you can see it. They eat up probably 5 or 6 acres of beans every time we got beans over here. Hopefully I've got a solution for that this year. I just saw another deer, but I didn't. Let's get around this part of the field, and when I get going back and forth, unless we see a deer, we'll bring you back then. There was about 5 acres along through here we didn't even run a combine through. You can kind of see stubble of what was left, but there just wasn't no beans out here. Deer ate them all. And I know a farmer about an hour away from here in Alabama, wild boars are tearing up his cornfields. So that's definitely something that farmers face amongst everything else, is deer problems. And it looks like maybe wild boars are headed this way. We had them once, and about 15 years ago, and eradicated them, but looks like they're making a comeback up this way. And of course armadillos in their holes. The sun's going in behind the cloud, but it's fixing to go in behind them trees in a few minutes. I still like quite a bit this one part of this farm here, and that will be most of it. I don't know how late I feel like working tonight. This morning was pretty dang rough, aggravating. But I've been wanting to throw up a drone kind of late in the afternoon, maybe after about the time I put the headlights on. We'll probably do that here in a few minutes when it gets that time. And I'm gonna have to contend with this thing. May put the drone up after I get around it, if I have enough light. them LEDs are lighting up the planter pretty good. So this is my last pass. It's just a few minutes shy of 8 o'clock, and I gotta get up early. So we're gonna bring you back in the morning. And we don't like but 46 acres here, 70 in this field, so 24 acres. And 8-acre test plot and a couple acres for some wildlife people. So we like maybe 15 acres over that way. One reason why I quit last night at dark was these, you can't really tell it, but those that wood line there kind of is a three-corner deal, and you got to turn pretty tight, and I didn't want to slap trees with my planter. But we got 2 other little patches back in, one of them back in the woods, the other one is just on the other side of that house over there. Then we'll be done this farm. We are getting dry here and no rain in sight, but it's looking awful rainy right now, and I just looked at the forecast, and here in a few minutes 31% chance of rain, which that will be a pop-up shower more than likely, but we're needing some rain, and I might get rained out for a little bit. About a pass and I'll be done this little bitty field here. Not much to it, but it makes money, I guess. Well, I've had to fold up because I gotta go through the woods, and this little field patch, whatever you want to call it, is not really worth, in my opinion, messing with, but it's got a lot of trees and it's a hill, really too big for my sprayer and my planter is really too big for it. This tile got washed out a couple years ago, and tried coming back here on my sprayer and got stuck. Make sure my planter. Yeah, it's a big old hillside and a bunch of trees in the way. We are done with this field. All these trees around, my GPS wouldn't pick up, so I had to go slow and kind of made a mess out of it, but oh well. Let's fold up and go eat some lunch. Well, I'm planting food plots 60 foot wide. Get paid good to do this. Here's another one in the edge of a field. This one's L-shaped. So that's 2 down. They just want them in random places, I guess. Got to fold up and go through where that white truck's sitting. I don't like that. I don't know if my dual's gonna fit through here. I'm up on the banks. This is what gets mirrors and antennas and crap broke. I'm gonna put y'all down so I can get through here. Or not. Ah, the next one, I can see it. This will be a decent old farm to row crop here, but evidently they want to cut hay, or have someone cut hay off of it. It's a friend of mine cutting hay off of it. I'd hate to knock him out of a hay crop. Fold it back up to the last spot. Make a little bit, 45 minutes maybe. Somebody got some bees back here. Well, I planted 2.35 acres for this gentleman, and he paid me pretty good, which I used my seed. Also got a cigar out of the deal. Know what I'm doing tonight? Well, it's taking the money I made to do them food plots to fill up my old truck here. 142, 33 gallons. So, enjoying the fruits of my labor. So, I'm calling corn planting 2022 done. Still have a test plot up the road to do, just 8 acres. But the main crop's in the ground. Full speed ahead to soybeans now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that planter up, put it for sale. Minus a working monitor, it's still a good planter. The planter's good. The monitor's not. May try to trade it too, I don't know. Still a lot of time between here and next spring, but the way things are, I need to start looking now to get a planter that I want. So, thank you for watching. Leave me a comment. May have a live stream coming up here pretty soon. Let me know if you want to see that. And God bless you, and catch you on the next one.